Hey y'all, welcome back to the Crafty Closet. I'm I'm Kinda Crafty Designs, and today I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to be making a really simple shelf for my Cricut. My little desk could use a little bit of extra storage space for the things I've been collecting. So I'm going to show you guys how with these very few little tools you can make you a really cute shelf for your Cricut. Don't go anywhere. Hey y'all, so let's get started. This is the Crafty Closet. Hey, I'm back again, and I'm going to show you guys how to make a really cute and easy, simple shelf for your Cricut. So I have the Cricut Explore Air 2, and I just wanted to make a little shelf to lift it up so I can use the underneath portion of the shelf for some space. So you're going to need, of course, a couple of things. You're going to need a sander, a drill, some measuring tape, 4 screws, ruler. You're going to need a stain if you want to stain it, something to stain it with, and something to actually cut your wood. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, and you're going to need a pencil and of course some gloves for your stain. So the first thing you're going to want to do is measure your Cricut. Now my Cricut is already pre-cut because this is extra wood. Now you know how I like to tell you guys about actually not throwing away anything. You can always repurpose everything that you use. So this is some repurpose what I had for some other crafts that I do, and I decided to, instead of buying a shelf, why not just make it myself? So here, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our measuring tape, and we're going to go over and measure our Cricut. So as you can see, I'm going to lift the Cricut up, and I'm going to measure it from the bottom because this is what my shelf is going to, my Cricut is going to sit on the top of that shelf. So this is about 21 and a half, a little over 21 and a half. So I already know it's a little over 21 and a half. And like I said, I already measured my wood to exactly what I needed, which was the 21 and a half. Now next, you're gonna measure the size of your wood. So of course, you're gonna measure from here to here, and it's about 7 1/4. So my 2 side legs are gonna be 7 1/4. So I know that, 7 1/4. So now I'm gonna take my wood here, we'll put that there, and now this is the piece that we're gonna cut for the sides of our shelf, if you can see that over there. So again, I already told you guys, you already know you want 7 1/4. So I'm gonna take my measuring tape here, we're gonna cut it to this, and I'm gonna measure it so it's actually perfect. It's perfectly, so I want it to here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this in half, a little more than half, because I already know where I want it. So this is where my ruler comes in. So you always give it a little extra give, just in case your cut isn't what you want it to be. So I already know my cut should be here. This is where I should get my 7. That's that. And then we're giving it another 7 1/2. So this is perfect because, like I said, I'm gonna cut this, because of course I can't cut this in half and then it'll fit perfectly. It'll be too long. So I'm gonna have to take some off. And I think the easiest way to do is to cut my first piece, and then whatever's left of my second piece, if it's like 1 inch, I could just strip it off. So that's what we're gonna do now. So let's get some of this stuff out the way and make it a little neat. I have some great content coming up, you guys. I hope you stick with me on this channel. We're going to be doing some Cricut supplementation mugs coming soon. T-shirts, HCDs, heat transfer vinyl. And now we're just going to move our tools out the way. And give us enough room to make our cut. So of course this is our shelf that it's going to be sitting on. We don't need that right now. It can go there. Now, remember that I already cut this. I measured it where I needed to go. So as you see, my measurement is here. So I know I need my line to be straight. Now I actually have a guide. The tool came with a guide, which is great because it'll help me to make sure that my line is straight. So this is my little work table. This little work bench table is great. It's a Black & Decker. It's really small, it's compact, it folds up, and it's really great for me to use when I'm using my project. So now we're going to get our trusty. Now this is a handheld saw. I actually have a smaller one that's a little easier to use, but because my daughter actually using it, I don't have it right now. So now I'm just gonna get my stuff ready for where it needs to cut. Now, of course, whenever you're using little small power hand tools, make sure you are using your protective wear. So that means goggles, especially when you're using something like this, because the dust from the saw could actually probably pop up in your face. Now, I don't have any goggles right now. Mine's broken. I haven't gotten a chance to get back to Home Depot to get another pair. So I'm not gonna put any goggles on right now for this, but like I said, remember to always safety first, y'all, whenever we're messing with hand tools. So remember, I already know where I'm cutting, so I'm going to get my guide together. And now it's probably gonna be quiet. I don't want to hear any audio for a few because I don't want to mess this up. And I'm actually probably just going to throw some music on here at some point in this video so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to get my trusty clamp to make sure that my piece of wood is secure to my table. And if you like to craft like I do, a lot of this stuff is really worth the money. Like I'm telling you guys, it really is. Okay. These are cut. Okay. Remember this.
I can't do nothing with you. I can't do nothing with you. I can't do nothing with you. I can't do nothing with you.
And there you have it, the completed shelf for my Cricut. As you can see, I have storage space underneath, and my table looks a whole lot neater. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, hit the like button if you got anything out of this. I'll see you guys around in them crafty streets.